Hi, I'm Floyd Cardoz. I am the chef partner at the Bombay Bread Bar in Soho. And today we're going to be making a Bombay Bhel Puri. This is something that I grew up with. Very typical street food from Bombay that used to be my favorite. I used to beg my mother for money to eat it, as did every kid growing up in Bombay. But it's a very simple dish of puffed rice, mangoes, potatoes, onions, and a couple of chutneys. So the reason why I love Bhel Puri is because it's got a lot of texture, a lot of flavor, and it's extremely delicious. So to start, I'm going to add the onion, and I use diced red onion. I'm going to do cucumber, diced cucumber, a bit of diced potatoes, and this is boiled potato that we dice up, straight up. A bit of green chilies minced. We use a serrano because I love serranos. And you can add as little or as much as you like. Grated green mango. Now this has a nice acidity and fruitiness to it that is very, very typical. And lastly, I'm going to add some cilantro that's minced. And I'm going to kind of mix this all up. And then I'm going to season it with salt, a little bit of chaat masala, which is a mix of mango powder, pomegranate, dry ginger, cumin, bishop's weed, dry mint, a black pepper, green cardamom, clove, cinnamon, and cayenne. Now next we're going to add lime juice, so freshly squeezed lime juice, and then I'm going to add my two chutneys. You can buy tamarind chutney and mint chutney in an Indian grocery store or online, but you could also make them if you want. I believe homemade chutney is much better, but you want to use the tamarind chutney, and if you have tamarind chutney at home, you can use it for multiple other things. It's a great condiment to a bunch of things. If you have flatbreads, if you're doing a hummus flat, a platter, a vegetable platter, you can put that in. So a little bit of tamarind chutney. So as you're adding the sauces, as you can see, it's a little wet, and the end product is not going to be so wet because I'm adding a little bit extra just because I want to season the rice. And now I'm going to add my peanuts and you could leave the peanuts off if you don't want them. And finally, I'm going to fold in the puffed rice. Now, the important thing is when you're making this dish is as soon as you put the puffed rice, you want to serve it right away. If you're not serving it right away, what I would do is I'd keep it to this stage, refrigerated. So you can come back to this up to an hour later. I wouldn't do it more than that because then it's going to get soggy. But up to an hour later, you can come back to this. Okay? And I'm going to add my puffed rice. Again, you get puffed rice from an Indian store. It's like Rice Krispies, only they're not sweet. And I'm going to kind of fold it. As you can see, it's getting a little bit of the chutney, and if you put your ear to it, you can hear it crackle. It's pretty awesome. You could definitely use Rice Krispies if you have them. And there are two kinds that you can make. And now I add this in here. And you can add, if you like tomatoes, you can add tomatoes inside. You can make it, it's almost like a really, really fun salad. You're gonna add the sev. So sev is fine chickpea noodles made from chickpea flour and water that are passed through and deep fried. Thanks for watching. I hope you will try this out at home, and if you don't, please come and visit me at the Bombay Bread Bar in Soho. This is one of our staples on our menu and a great way to start a meal.